I've been involved with Hygiene Guru from the beginning. Me and Jonas got together in March, April, and we decided that we need to start looking at ways to build the company, to build the brand, and opportunities in the market. And we realized that with the COVID pandemic, there's a real big gap in the market and a need for professional hygiene services, especially in more your industrial retail industries, not necessarily domestic. And that's why we sat down, we decided to look in it.
We looked at a value chain of all the products that are going into the market for coronavirus, that is PPE, all the disinfecting and all of that. And we decided to look at a product that falls within that, but that uses a different technology altogether. And then, because I've got a background in lifts and escalators, we then decided to look at a product that can actually help with the disinfection of rails on the escalators and travelators. And Christian, my partner, who's very techno-savvy, he is the one who then started with all the research of what product can we put together to target that specific market. And through research, we stumbled across a technology called UVC,
which has been used since the early 20th century for disinfection of mainly medical instruments, medical facilities like hospitals, specifically theatres and ICUs. But in recent days, it's been expanding into more domestic, more industrial kind of applications as well. That's why we've decided to look into that, and we came up with devices. The problem with COVID is the spreading of COVID, because it spread untouched and it spreads so easily. Your biggest problem in public spaces is your high-touch areas. And one of your highest high-touch areas is your escalator rails. Everybody that goes up and down the escalator needs to touch it. I'm not even mentioning elderly people, people with disabilities that struggle to stand up. And those things, everybody touch it. So any germs get stuck on that, it stays there, and it spreads quite rapidly from there. As studies show, more than 80% of all infectious diseases get spread by touch and germs on hands. So we focused on that, and we came up with the Escalator Germicide Module, which is specifically designed and manufactured just to disinfect the handrail of the escalator as it goes through on a continuous basis. We developed the system basically because of the corona pandemic. However, our product, yes, it will kill the coronavirus. It is focused on that, but as it's been proved in the past, there's not a single pathogen virus that does not get affected by UVC light disinfection. So even post-corona, if and when that happens, our product will still be needed, still be used. If corona did one thing, it showed us that the need for hygiene, the need for cleaner spaces to move in, areas to move into, live in, is very important. And in a post-corona world, our product will still be viable, will still be needed, and still be practical. We are proudly a South African product. It's South African designed, South African manufactured, assembled, everything.